everybody. This is Single and Lovin' It with Sophia Monet and Casman Giles here as your love detectives ever since that became our inside joke.
Giles and Monet.
Yeah, you can check us out on UtahValleyLive.com and Single Marriage, the Single Marriage part of that show. If you can, yeah.
You can chat in the chat room if you just go to singlemarriage.utahvalleylive.com, and you can make any comments you want. You can embarrass us. It's fine.
Yeah, tell our deepest, darkest secrets if you know them somehow. It wouldn't be secrets if you did.
Yeah,
anyway.
Kent will put them on the air for you.
Wonderful.
But anyway, today we have some guests with us, and you guys can introduce yourselves.
You can go first.
Ladies first.
Yep,
I'm
ladies
Liz.
first. I'm Harrison.
I'm Brandon.
Hey guys.
Hey. How's it going?
Okay, what did? Oh, go ahead.
This is our single or loving it or not.
Or not.
Yeah.
Be totally unhappy with us. We don't judge.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're supposing these people are single for the most part.
They're guessing. They just picked us up off the street, so
Yeah.
they don't really know.
Yeah, we've never seen these people
Harrison,
before.
we found next to
We found an
A garbage can.
Yeah. Kind of mix Einstein bagels, yeah, anyway. What do you, are there any, I don't know, acquaint yourselves with the audience. Is there anything interesting about you guys, you want to give away or
those are always the hardest questions. Tell me about yourself.
Yes.
What's interesting about you?
Yes.
Can I start?
Yeah,
Is that
go
okay?
for it, Brandon.
I'm from Logandale, Nevada. It's a small town outside of Las Vegas, and it's a very small town. I've moved a lot, and I guess I'm just going to school and working at the same time.
Yeah.
That's life right now.
Cool.
BYU?
BYU.
BYU, rock.
What you majoring in?
I'm a linguistics major, so I study languages, and I'm going to work for the government one day.
Oh, that's really cool.
Interesting.
You mean the CIA?
Yeah, hopefully the CIA.
You're like a
now that
spy.
everybody
That'd be
knows,
awesome.
so you know who to contact.
Crap. We ruined his career already.
Yeah.
What do you study when you're, in linguistics major? What's the curriculum?
So the curriculum right now, there's all these different parts about what a language is. There's phonology, phonetics, which is how you make up a sentence basically. There's the sounds, there's the meaning of the words, and then there's how you put words together, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And then you graduate to different sections of languages.
You can go into TESOL programs to teach English to other people in other countries. You can go into linguistic computing. You can make computers talk. Computer Sam, Microsoft Sam.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
they,
that's
they
cool.
have all the sounds and all the letters and the words and stuff.
And they sound like that robotic.
Like Stephen
They can
Hawking
do that.
kind of
They do a lot of that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So learning the phonetics and stuff, if you just hear any language, can you kind of I don't know, put things together and figure out what people are saying, or I don't understand?
Maybe just our professors can do that. I can't do that as a student. But to the point where you can tell kind of what kind of language it is, then yes.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
Okay.
let's turn to you.
Your turn. Tell us about yourself.
And now turn the time over to her.
I'm from Southern California, and
SoCal.
SoCal.
yeah,
Hangs out on the beach.
you know.
She likes long walks on the beach, everyone.
So, who doesn't?
Noted.
Really?
What part of California?
It's by San Diego, kind of. It's an hour northeast, kind of 40 minutes, an hour.
Okay.
Called Murrieta. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
What are you doing right now?
Well, we're in a talk show right now. Kind of.
Well, with my life right now, I'm kind of just hanging out.
She's taking spring break.
So, yes. And then I'm pretty much on summer break.
Okay. Gotcha.
Very cool.
Very
Perfect.
cool.
Chilling by the pool. So
Very
perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
It's not the beach,
Cool.
but
Okay, Harrison, tell us about yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm Harrison. I do enjoy long walks on the beach, so I guess. So originally from California.
yeah.
Yeah, I like to have a good time.
Where are you from in California?
Monterey Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where
Okay.
I'm from.
The aquarium's really nice there.
Yes, it is.
that's all I remember about Monterey.
It was the aquarium.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful down that area.
Okay.
What else? What are you studying in school?
In school?
What
Well,
do you plan to?
I'm going to UVU this next year, so hopefully that'll be a good experience. And
Is there anything you're interested in studying, or?
Mostly music, maybe business. Who knows, whatever I figure out in the next month or two.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
SBYUers won't hold it against you.
Yeah, it's okay. No big deal.
Okay, well,
Should we do commercial break?
yeah, we're gonna be right back, and we'll see you in a couple
We'll have
minutes.
questions for them. So
Goodbye.
When you think about an auto body shop, what services come to mind? Collision repair? Ding removal? Painting and detailing? How about headlight repair? Power window repair and carpet cleaning? Casey's Bend and Mend in Provo will take those unwanted bends out of your vehicle and mend it back to great shape. For 15 years, Casey's Bend and Mend owner, Kevin Stubbs, has been using his artistry to get you back on the road looking good. Personable and approachable, Kevin will provide a free estimate and offers discounts to students and self-pay clients, in addition to working with all the insurance companies. Trust your vehicle to a craftsman, someone who will give you personal service and care. Casey's Bend and Mend, located at 85 East, 600 South in Provo. Give Kevin at Casey's Bend and Mend a call at 801-374-0930. You bend 'em, we mend 'em.
welcome back to Single and Lovin' It or Not. This is Monet and Giles again. And we have our wonderful guests, Brandon, Liz, and Harrison.
And now we're going to do the open-ended question portion of the
Yes.
show.
So don't get too nervous, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Just the whole world's watching.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay.
The world is our audience.
Mhm.
Okay, let's start with the first one.
Okay, so you guys are single. Are you loving it or are you not loving it?
Brandon.
I'm loving it, to be honest.
Are you like dating around or
Yes, that would be the correct term.
around?
Dating around.
Okay, noted. What about you, Liz?
I'd say I'm loving it. You know.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not very enthusiastic.
Definitely loving it. Definitely, living the carefree life.
So, if you say like you're loving it, does that mean that you would be opposed to a relationship like that came your way, or like just right now,
Yeah, just right now.
not ready for it, just like
Yeah, whatever,
Not ready for that sort of commitment.
I know. I'm just not really ready for that
Right.
kind of commitment.
I probably wouldn't be like super excited about one right now. Like that'd be cool.
she has
But
other things on her mind.
yeah, I have other plans and stuff right now, so not my top priority.
I think of it as just like, I don't want to be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. I want it to be meaningful.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
single is good right now because there's nothing meaningful right now.
That's kind of sounds depressing, actually.
That's not it's just like, there's nobody I'm like
Or
going
some
for right
people
now.
he's dating.
Yeah.
10 points to Brandon. I like that.
There he goes.
What? No points for me?
No, sorry.
I think I
Sorry,
deserve
Harrison,
30
your
points.
answer just wasn't, it was a little boring. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So, would you consider yourself a romantic or not?
What's the other side? Realist?
Maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. Realist, why not? Or like romantic, like first of all, like what do you think your definition of a romantic is? Like bringing someone flowers or chocolates or like I don't know, throw rocks at their windows. Like define romantic.
Yeah, because breaking people's windows is definitely
Writing love
romantic.
notes on a piece of
Okay,
paper and
pine
throwing it through
cones.
someone's window.
Or pine cones.
Like how would you define like a romantic?
I define romantic as a soul-to-soul relationship, very deep, connecting on a very intimate level, knowing each other deeply, and understanding each other and accepting for each other for what they are.
Okay.
It's a very good diplomatic
Fair
answer.
Oh, does that mean it's
Yeah,
my
go
turn?
for it.
Yeah.
I would say romantic is like
flowers.
that was such a good answer.
And chocolate.
I know. we should
And
have
buying
class.
presents.
No, I don't like presents actually.
Oh, really?
So that would not be romantic for me because I would just feel super awkward if
Getting
you
gifts
did
is
that.
not her
Really?
language of love.
Yeah,
It's not.
it's not.
Okay,
I would-
that's great to note because I don't like giving gifts to people. Honestly, I don't like buying things for
You're a
women.
miser.
It's not that like I
gonna
don't
call you
mind
Scrooge
it,
from here on out.
but sometimes if you're just giving gifts to girls just for the sake of giving gifts, it
Yeah.
just loses its meaning. You know.
It does
Yeah.
feel like a little like a bribe or something.
I know it's kind of like
If
you're
you go out with
cheating.
me, I'll give you this chocolate or something.
Yeah.
I'm the same as you though. Like I kind of feel awkward sometimes when people give me gifts. I like don't know how to take them.
I can't accept them.
I know. It's just like, oh, thank
It's
you.
weird. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it is kind of
Yeah, I don't
awkward
know how
when
to
people
accept
give you
it.
gifts.
It's weird.
Like on my birthday, like one of my roommates was like, I don't know, trying to plan a party and stuff, and I was just like, don't do it. I don't even care if people know it's my birthday. It's just weird.
I know. Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who?
I just think it's whatever makes the other person giddy.
Giddy. Yes, I love that word.
Okay.
Twitter-pated?
Say that again.
Twitter-pated?
Twitter-pated.
No.
That
I don't
makes
want to think of a
sense.
guy as Twitter-pated, but I like the word giddy.
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 It's a fun word.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Mhm.
Okay. What do you first notice about a guy or a girl when you meet them? Like, it can be a physical attribute or
Like
anything you want.
personality
Just
trait.
like the first thing you usually notice about them.
I think it's their face,
Yeah.
and hopefully there's a smile.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like
Mhm.
initial attraction's good. Like obviously it doesn't have to be like drop dead gorgeous, but you have to be like somewhat attracted, I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then like the more you get to know them, like obviously,
It blossoms into something
Yeah.
more.
but I don't know. Is it like anything about their face or just like you just in general? Like are you picky like when people are like I don't know, do you like brunettes or blondes or you know what I mean?
I'm not picky.
Okay.
They just have to have a good face.
Okay.
The
Okay.
logic there was terrible.
If you have a good face, call for
Hey, you have a good face. Give me a ring.
What about you, Liz?
It may not be one of like my first, like, not my very first thing, but one of my first things I think I've noticed lately is I look at shoes.
Really?
Really?
You look at
Yeah.
shoes.
That's one thing, like, I was thinking back of like things that I've noticed about guys I've dated, and I always notice their shoes. So
Huh.
have good shoes.
It's interesting.
That's
What
cool.
are good shoes?
I
Converse.
don't know.
Vans.
Just
This sounds
Moccasins.
bad, but like
Without
one of my
holes?
big things is like when people wear running shoes with like their casual clothes.
You know, honestly,
Wait.
I have a little
Really
thing with that too, actually.
I'm not wearing running shoes. I don't own a pair.
Like if you're like wearing nice like shoes, like normal, I don't know, like it can be just like normal sporty shoes if you're a sporty guy, but like I don't know, it's just like if they're like the typical running shoe thing, I'm just
Yeah.
like, duh.
Well, I think like whenever I see that
Okay.
or whenever I do that, I just feel like I'm in elementary school again.
Does it
Yeah,
really
Like, I feel
bother
like I'm
you
a
that
kid.
much?
It doesn't bother me that much, but
It just
makes me
irks
think-
you.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I
Yeah.
feel like a kid again. I don't like it.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
funny though, cause
Yeah.
I guess I'm the same way. Like I don't like it when people wear like the tennis shoes with I don't know their normal outfit, but I don't know if I notice their shoes necessarily. And
I mean, it's not like a deal breaker, but
that
It is
shoes,
something
But that's
you
the
don't
first
I
thing you
can't. We
notice.
can't. This ain't gonna work. You're wearing running shoes with jeans. It's just not. It's not cool.
No.
Can't happen.
Instead, it's like we can help you out. We can fix this.
Yeah.
Okay, Harrison.
The first thing I noticed, I have never noticed that I've ever noticed something at first. I kind of just see the person as a whole.
You're so good.
I don't really understand how that works because when people say, "What's the first thing you notice?" I don't really.
Like, do you notice hair? Their
I
eyes,
honestly don't
smile?
notice like the like one specific thing. I kind of notice just like everything.
Oh, it's just oh, you're a
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're a person. You're an individual.
Okay.
Kind of a good thing to
Fair
notice.
enough. Wait. Okay, like thinking about this though, I'm like kind of the same as you. Like I don't really have preferences really necessarily when it's like brown hair, blue eye, or brown eyes, blue eyes, la la la. But like, what would you guys choose? Good face or good body? Let's be honest here.
Let's be real.
What
Get it into
constitutes
the
a good body?
They work out.
I just flipped the question back on you.
Question with a question.
Yeah.
You know, they work out.
They work out
Yeah, they just look good.
down and
I don't
out.
think LMFAO
What would
is
you
like the
choose?
good like base
Um,
standard.
Could there be both?
Okay,
Sure.
let's go for both then. What about you?
well, then everyone would pick both.
Yeah,
okay, fine.
Harrison,
No,
you can't
If you
create
only
another
had to pick
option.
one.
There's only 2
Yeah,
options.
if you
here.
have to pick one.
I don't know. This is a very hard question.
I would choose face.
Yeah. Because
You would
I don't.
choose
I
face?
think.
Yep.
I
Okay.
would choose
But if they
face
have
as
like
well.
a frail body that's like gonna fall apart any second, like if they're really insanely old but they have a nice face, I don't know. I'm sorry for being.
Well, if I was in a
rude,
It's
relationship
okay,
with
just
this
answer the
person,
question.
I don't
If they're
know.
your age.
but- oh gosh,
Because body can change.
body
Yeah.
can change, but the face can never change.
I mean, it kind of
plastic
can.
I'd pick face.
Okay, good. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm joking.
Okay. Is it hard for you guys to interact with the like opposite gender?
Like, do you feel awkward at first when meeting?
Or is it just easy?
Not usually, but if a girl ever starts like touching me right off the bat, or like
Getting-
starts
Is that a
making,
turn-off?
yeah, if they keep on like, I don't know how to explain it, but like they talk really loud and they're kind of annoying. Like, it kind of freaks me out a bit, just a little.
Just a little bit.
I definitely agree. Like, you don't just leave me alone. Like, we don't know each other. So.
Yeah,
How are you touching my arm? Go away.
Yeah.
yeah.
There it is.
Especially when one bites your shoulder
Oh yeah. You
for
can-
no apparent reason.
So
Yeah.
what's happened to you?
A girl's bitten my shoulder before. Well, actually 3,
Do you
but
know her well?
no,
Same time.
no, I
What in
didn't.
the world?
That is
But
weird.
this was in middle school one time,
Oh, there you go.
and then the other 2 were last month. I'm not gonna say their
The other
names.
two.
Getting bitten by people all the time.
But if you do it again, I shall mention your name on air.
Uh-oh.
So,
Threatening.
They just want to be
Their
vampires.
last resort.
yeah, I just wish they were
They've read too many
vampires.
Twilight books.
That was threatening. Okay.
What was the question again?
Is it hard for you to interact with the opposite gender?
Like, is it awkward?
I'm pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
Yay!
I like
I'm not
will
alone.
Sit there
Honesty.
forever and like think of something good to say, like to approach someone. I'm like, I'll like my only chance to meet him, and I like really want to like see what he's like, and then I'll sit there forever, and then usually it'll end up being too late by the time I come up with it. So
Oh, we
Or
are
like
in the
when you
same
think of
boat.
something really
Oh,
good
yeah.
to say, like it comes out kind of wrong. Like it sounded good up here, but when it goes out, it does not work.
yeah, I've had that moment.
That
as well.
happens every once in a
Well,
while.
I mean, I don't think that's like not
You know,
always
once
the
in a
case,
great
though.
It's not
while.
always
Yeah,
true.
but it's like
It's
certain settings.
Yeah,
also.
sometimes
It depends on the
happens.
settings as well.
It
Like,
happens
if I'm in
to
a group
everyone.
of friends and there's new people like added into the group, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brandon, she wasn't awkward when you met her, right? Maybe.
It was very
Oh,
awkward,
no.
actually.
Oh no,
no.
my bad. Wrong question.
Okay, next question, please.
I agree with Liz, though, because, like, in a huge, like, party setting,
Yeah.
I can't do that. It has to be a group, a small group with a couple new people. That is legit. That's how it's supposed to be.
I love the party settings.
But, like,
I'm not gonna lie, it gets me excited. It gets me giddy.
it's kidding.
Okay, fair enough. What about when you like met someone once or twice and then you see them like on campus or something, like passing by? I always think that's awkward. You like, do you say hi? Like I met them like one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, say hi.
But
I usually
then, like,
say hi,
yeah.
but they usually don't remember me.
See, that's the thing.
That's a bit of a challenge.
I just wave then. If
Just go
it's
like-
if it's too hard of a thing to remember, just wave.
Yeah, just go like.
Worst case scenario, you know,
Worst
we'll
case
just think
scenario,
you're a
they'll
nice
think you're waving at
person.
someone else. So
Yeah.
That's true.
pretend
They're like,
that you're
who
waving
are
at
you
someone
again? Oh, I was just waving at that guy behind you.
Yeah, not you.
Not you. Some other
Okay.
guy.
Describe your ideal date.
I'll let you
So,
guys go first.
I guess
No.
like yeah, like what would be the perfect date that you would like take a girl on, or that she would take you on. I guess.
Ooh,
Either or.
that would be the ideal date. No, I'm joking.
You guys can think about it. Anyone
it.
who
Yeah.
No?
yeah, anyone who has an idea. Liz knows her ideal date. I think we've talked
Long
about
walks
this
on
before.
the beach.
Anything that involves trampolines. I love trampolines.
It's like a tumbling.
yeah,
Or something?
yeah. Those are some of the best dates I've been to. Is like tumbling.
Okay.
Like Lowe's Air Sports, they have a bunch of trampolines, like foam pits and everything. They have a rock climbing wall you can just jump off of to like this huge foam pit.
What?
Oh,
Where
that's
is
awesome.
that?
It's down in South Provo.
What in the world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this tiny little. It looks tiny, but it.
It's really larger on the inside.
Yeah, it's like.
you get that
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Anyway,
Dang. Last time I was at the tumbling gym, I was almost paralyzed. Not a big
Really?
what happened?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. What happened?
My friend Austin was like, do a backflip, and I was like, no, I can't do it. I'm too scared.
Never let
And-
anyone pressure you into doing a
Oh,
backflip.
I did though, because I'm stupid. And he was like, I'll spot you. I totally got it. Like, watch. Like, I'll spot Cole. And so he spotted our friend. And he was like, see, that was easy. I was like, yeah, well, he's a pro. So that doesn't really count. He's like, I got you. It's fine. And I guess I jumped too high. And so he, like, I don't even know what he was going to do. Like, flip my legs over my head or something. But, like, he couldn't reach me. So I just landed, like, flat on my neck.
Oh. I'm
And
sorry to hear that.
I, like, for 2 weeks straight, I, like, had to move in, like, 90-degree turns.
man.
So I talked because I couldn't move my neck.
You're
have a
like,
neck
hi,
brace and all that?
I'm Casman.
No.
Kind of like a robot.
Yeah. I didn't go to the ER or anything.
Oh.
Okay.
So-
Just put some butter
Yeah.
on.
Well, you're normal today, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, you're not totally
she?
damaged.
For the most part. Totally
Not completely messed up.
damaged. You're like 70%.
You're at 70% capacity.
Oh my gosh, speaking of percentages, this is just like a tangent. My sister was dating someone recently, and they were like, I don't know, like, I really like you, but, like, not enough, I don't think. I like you, like, 80%.
That's a joke.
Who says that?
Girls
Oh my
only
gosh.
say
Have you
that
guys seen
because
these
guys
videos?
decide right quick.
Yeah.
But girls, it takes time for them to decide whether they like guys or not. So
Dang.
Did you guys
That's
see-
actually true.
I just barely figured that out. When I
But we
turned
have
16,
some
I was
sort
like,
of, like,
I knew it.
dating trivia that says something like that. It says, on average, like, a guy can fall in love after, like, the 3rd date, but a girl won't until, like, the 14th date.
14th date?
Yeah.
It
That's
says
a lot of
something like that.
dates to go on.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to like date different people?
I
If you
don't know.
want. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, okay. Next question.
What's the cheesiest pickup line you guys have ever heard?
Oh
or
yeah,
used?
these
Or
are the
used?
best. It was one year at EFY, right? And when you're at EFY, I don't know if you guys ever been, but you have to escort girls like on your arm, like promenade
Yes.
style.
I feel like it's
And
usually
so-
like 2 girls for every guy.
Yeah.
So every
Yeah.
guy has, like, 2
No,
girls in
it's
their
it's not usually that many girls. It's usually less actually,
Less
because a
for
lot of
me.
guys go there to meet girls, and I'm like, you guys are stupid because then
You're
it's
never
just
gonna see him again.
Yeah, you're never gonna see him again.
Yeah.
The girls are gonna get freaked out, right? But I went to go escort a girl, and I said, "Congratulations, baby! You're holding on to the iron rod."
Oh,
That's the most cheesy thing I've ever said, ever.
What did she react? First of all,
She just started laughing.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't supposed to be serious, but it amuses me inside.
it
to
wasn't
use
even just one that you've like
pickup
heard.
lines.
He used that.
yeah, he used.
Yeah. Some other ones are, what's your favorite temple? They'll say whatever, and then you say, you're my favorite temple.
Oh.
Or, I'm going to need the Leona, because I'm lost in your eyes.
These are good. Wow.
Did you get these out of a book?
No, my friends actually taught me.
Okay.
My friend Josh, I'm not going to say his last name, but
Yeah, we'll leave him anonymous.
he's kind of a pro at crazy, weird pickup lines.
That's like the same pickup line I say all the time because it's like the only one I know.
Yeah, I heard one on
Have
the.
you ever held the priesthood? No. Do you want to?
What?
Like
I don't
my
get that.
favorites.
I heard one on the radio where
Oh,
it's
okay.
like with this guy was like talking. He's like had this really monotone voice, and all of a sudden he's like, "Ouch! I hurt myself falling for you."
Ouch, I
love that one.
That was the funniest.
How
one I've heard.
monotone was it? Was it like
It was
Ben
like
Stein, or-
it was kind of like Ben Stein.
It was like that guy was
Bueller?
always saying Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah.
It was
Ben
almost
Stein.
like he's the guy in Ferris Bueller's Day Off where he's like Bueller.
Oh,
Bueller. It was kind of
Ouch.
like that.
the friend.
I hurt myself falling for you.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Kinda droning on.
He didn't sound very enthusiastic. In fact, he sounded like he didn't want to be there at all.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
In other words, he's never been in love. It's fine.
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
love?
What about you
Pickup
guys?
lines.
The only one I can think of right now is the one that's like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven or whatever that one is.
Oh, are you an angel?
Yes, that one.
Oh no, I don't think that's how it starts.
It's
How
like-
does it go?
But it's something like that. Oh, did it hurt? No.
What? When
Did
you
it
fell from
hurt
heaven?
Oh.
what when you fell from heaven?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it
that's
goes.
it, that's
That's
like
how
an
it goes.
angel. That's the one.
More or less, give or take a few words. That's what it was.
To that degree.
Best pickup line. Slash, have you ever used a pickup line?
I think everything I say is a pickup line.
Hi, glad to meet
Hi,
you.
Glad to meet you. No, okay, here's
How
one.
you doing?
This is something I do.
How you
I figured out, like, whenever somebody says something like, oh, this comes from a girl, of course. Oh, that's so cute. And then I just go, not as cute as you. And I just use that too much, so it's cliched now.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes cheesy works.
Yeah,
You know?
cliche is cliche
Yeah,
for a
you know.
reason.
Cheesy has to be there.
Just be your own style, you
In
know?
our life.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
Okay. What's the best date that you've ever been on? Hands down.
Okay. The best date I've ever been on is, it was for prom last year. What happened was, we took, me and a couple of my friends, we went on a group date. We took the girls to a movie. We saw Johnny English 2. It was a terrible movie, but we had such a fun time. And afterwards, we walked to Cafe Rio. And we went to, I think it was like Walmart was right next to the Cafe Rio 2. And so, like, we just ran around the store, like, chasing each other around shopping carts. And after that, we
You guys
went.
into joust in the shopping
Yeah,
carts?
it was pretty fun. There's like little foam noodles.
You're like
and you're
obligated. Everyone's like obligated.
Yeah,
to do
this
that
is
once
back
in their
when we
life.
were in high school,
Which
right?
means I have to start doing it now.
And so then we went to the Riverwoods, and we hung around there for a long time. And then there was music playing, and so we just started slow dancing on that little, I don't know what it's called, but it's like this raised platform.
Veranda
And it's
thing?
really nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of like a veranda thing.
In the Riverwoods?
Yeah, in the Riverwoods. And
Like
then
the
what
place
happened?
they have concerts?
Yeah, and we didn't know it at the time, but there are actually free horse carriage rides. And so we found this horse just standing there waiting to like carry us off, you know? So that's the best thing we've ever
Convenient.
done.
Was this around Christmas?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
And then
my
after that, we went to
goodness.
the dance. It was fun.
That's
Cute.
really fun.
It was totally awesome.
What could have made that better? It started snowing on your carriage ride.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would have gotten cold.
You don't like the snow?
I don't like the snow so much. I'm not fond of slipping on ice.
Yeah, concussions are never a good date
Okay,
story.
fine, fine.
She's like, shoot down my idea.
Thanks.
Kill my dreams, Harrison.
Gosh, he's just a dream killer.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's
Anyone
okay.
else?
We love
Ideal
you
date.
still.
It's not ideal. It's just like the best one you've been on, right?
Okay. That's what I meant.
I don't know. Like I've been on some cool ones, but I think like one of them that stands out to me was just because like I've always really wanted to go on a picnic date,
Uh-huh.
and it was winter, so like that was kind of hard. But the guy I was with, like we would always go for drives, and so then he like we went to a store and like bought food, and like went for a drive and went and sat out by this lake and like ate. And I thought it was cute because he tried to like plan
Take
the
you
date
out
to
on a
how I
good date.
wanted it to
Aw.
be, and I like
Even though the weather was.
outdoorsy things.
Even though it was kind of freezing.
It was great.
Well, they're
But
in
didn't
cars,
snow
so-
much last winter, so.
I like just like going on chill dates where you just like drive around and
Mhm.
talk for a while. I
Yeah.
like going
Those
on
are like
drives.
my favorites, like the driving and just
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, me too.
and like or like walking around out
Mm-hmm.
in nature.
Yeah.
Nature.
Those are cool. I do like exciting dates too, though. Exciting.
You'd
is
be the
good.
one who goes
Here's like
skydiving.
You gotta have a good balance of both. You know,
It's like, well,
you gotta have your exciting date, and then you gotta have, you know, like a chill date.
Yeah.
You just gotta find a good combination of the two. And yeah, I know I'm using pens for analogies,
As a
but
metaphor.
I think your first dates should always be exciting.
yeah.
And after that, I think like
You can
they
chill
get
out a
really
bit.
Chill, yeah.
But you should never lose your sense of excitement or adventure.
yeah.
You hear that, folks? That's some lifelong
Take
wisdom right
notes.
there.
From a 16-year-old.
Anyway, what about you, Brandon?
I agree with Harrison. Some of them have to be just like go on walks, and then some of them has to be like
Skydiving.
skydiving. Whatever it is, you know, just be exciting sometimes, and then just get to the point where you can just be spontaneous and say, "Hey, let's go on a walk today." All right.
Cool.
Do you
Yeah.
have like a date though that you're like that was like the best date I've ever been on?
The one coming to mind is where a girl took me on a date. It was a double date, and we got all these cardboard boxes. We created cars, and then we went inside the roundabout of Center Street, and we watched a movie inside that roundabout.
Whoa.
So it
In
was
the
a car-
cars?
It was a car drive-in.
Oh,
speakers.
that's awesome.
That's really cool.
really
That's
cool.
very
That's
creative.
That's awesome.
It was cool.
Of course, the girl would think of that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for
We're
us
good.
guys to come up with creative dates.
Yeah.
That's why we have Google.
Yeah, so you have
Dates.
Google.
That's why it's there.
I don't know. I thought it would always be interesting if like you get a bunch of cardboard boxes and then make like a castle
Yeah.
and then just like
What?
watch movies inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, like have
sounds
like
like
a
Costco.
projector and like
Refrigerator
watch
boxes.
movies like Nacho Libre or something like that. Something funny,
That'd
you
be
know,
awesome.
Yeah.
like, at night.
That makes me think of an episode of The Simpsons.
Really?
They made a cardboard.
Oh
castle,
gosh,
and
I've
they
seen
fought,
that one.
Yeah. It's like it turned into Lord of the Rings.
They
It's
fight like the UPS
stuff.
company. That
Yeah.
was awesome. I remember
It was
seeing
really
that one.
funny, actually.
And
They
there's
have
like
a dragon.
there's like a dragon out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and it's like what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
And they're like fighting each other with like cardboard swords. It's completely nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. So, do you think so that girl asked you on the date, right?
Yes.
How do you think about like girls asking you on dates? Is that like normal? Is it weird? Or are you kind of like, oh, cool, like she asked me on a date, like she's
I think
too forward?
I think the guy should ask the girl on the date first, but if it's like, if you both know like you like each other, then yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Or
But
like if
the
you're
first date is
actually-
not okay.
Oh, okay.
For me, at least.
So if you're actually
Harrison.
dating, it's fine.
Yeah.
Dating is, well, not dating, just like, they've asked me out. Well, I've asked them out a couple times, and they're like, hey, I want to take you on a date. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
I would love that.
Gotcha.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, Harrison, what do you think?
I don't think it's like completely wrong for a girl to ask you on a date. There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean like some girls they don't really want to make any decisions like for anything. They just want you to choose everything for them. I went
wanna
with this
coast.
date once and we were getting hot dogs and she's like, what should I put on my hot dog? I'm like, oh no, whatever you want to put on your hot dog. She says choose for me, and this girl will make me choose everything for her.
Oh my gosh.
I just sometimes I get sick of it. So a girl has to be able to know, make decisions for herself.
Yes.
That's good. Well, I think we should take a commercial break right here.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
I'm Roger Strong. I'm here to tell you about Tidbits of Utah County. No death, divorce, devastation, or destruction. Just good news for good people. You'll find us everywhere in Utah Valley. In doctors' offices, restaurants, mechanic shops, anywhere that people wait. We have over 35 features of fun, family-friendly entertainment. To find a paper or to advertise, call Roger at 801-616-6288. Again, that's Roger at 801-616-6288. Or Tidbits of Utah County, the happy paper for Happy Valley.
Are you an athlete looking for a natural boost to your workout? Have you studied up on the benefits of nitric oxide production to your performance? Then you'll want to try Kyani's Nitro Extreme. Nitro Extreme promotes cardiovascular health and improved blood flow, supports muscle contraction and relaxation, as well as nerve transmission. I use Nitro Extreme right before I lift weights, and I've never been stronger in my entire life. If you don't try Nitro Extreme, you'll never know what you're missing. Call 801-362-9552 to order yours today. That's 801-362-9552.
Welcome back to Single and Lovin' It, or not.
Hello.
I think we're having fun. Are we having fun?
Just a
Yes,
little bit.
Yeah.
we are
I
having
think we have interesting
an exquisite time.
An exquisite time.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're going to continue our questions. I have a question, because I read this online somewhere, and it said that a big turn-on is when a girl is a good driver. And I was like, is that for real?
I really don't think it matters. I mean, of course you don't want her to crash you off a cliff or anything like that, but
Preferably
I mean,
not.
it's not necessarily a turn on. I don't know who told you that, but that's just
Pretty
kind of
sure
weird.
Someone said that to you before, Liz.
Someone has said that to me.
Oh, they don't know what they're talking about
I was
then.
backing up a dirt road.
Well, maybe
and,
for some guys, I don't know.
Apparently, he really liked that.
I'm
Well,
just
she was
only
backing
one
up the
man.
dirt road at like 30 miles per hour at least or something. And it was like,
Reversing at the speed of light.
Kinda.
I don't know. That's a weird question.
yeah, I know.
You know, that's
but
why we asked it. We had
Yeah,
to
you had to get to the bottom of this because you guys are love detectives.
Yes.
And it's your duty.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think it's attractive, yes.
Okay.
When they can't drive it, I'll drive next time.
Yeah.
I'll drive your car.
I'll drive
It'll
your
be
car.
fine.
And never mind. No, people have offered me that. I'm just like, can I drive next time? I've said that. I was
For
me.
real?
Yeah, I was scared. I was really
gosh.
scared. So I was like,
Oh.
can I
like,
drive
what
next time? She's
happened?
like,
What'd
oh,
she say?
did you want to drive? I was like, yeah, can I?
Like, I just really wanted to get behind the wheel of your car.
It was a nice car. So I wanted to drive it.
Like, what happened? What did she do?
Well, She just didn't check her blind spot, and like I was on the
was a
passenger
predator?
side, so I was like, oh, there's somebody there. It's like, oh, she swerves back into the other lane.
Oh gosh, she was one of those drivers.
Oh, yeah.
I would say it kind of goes both ways too. Because there's times
Yeah.
when like a guy has been driving and I'm like, oh my gosh, just let me drive.
We were talking about it the other day. We have a friend
were.
who's like the slowest driver on the planet. And
Yeah, and whenever I'm with him, I freak out and
yeah.
can't handle it.
You're like, just because the speed limit is 25 doesn't mean you have to go 24.
Yes.
Yeah, those. I turn into like some sort of rage monster when I am behind those people. I'm
You
just,
turned
like,
into the Hulk.
I turn into like this. I don't know.
Awesome
I don't
movie,
like
by
to
the
talk
way.
about it.
Okay. Another question. What's kind of like habits and traits or deal breakers? Like,
Deal
what do you
breakers.
just-
Can't handle.
Yeah.
Can't handle.
I hate snobs.
Ugh.
I hate it when they talk about people with me and it's
Yeah.
always negative. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear this from you. This is, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
People.
That is one of those deal breakers, you know, when they're just like talking about. Especially, I've had this happen to me once. I was dating this girl for a while, and she was talking about my best friend. You know, I'm not gonna say his name either, but she said he's so weird. You know, he's just like stupid and everything. I'm like,
That's really mean.
geez, that's my best friend you're talking about. You're
my
kind of a
God.
jerk right now.
Did you tell her that?
Yeah, I did. I let her have a piece of my mind because you can't just diss people's best
You can't
friends,
do
you
that,
know.
No, that's not
Even
cool.
if he is kind of weird. I mean, he kind of started poking me with a stick the other day, but you know, he was doing it in a fun, joking way.
You could have been just checking if you were alive.
Yeah, he was just making sure I
Taking
was
care- He
alive.
was watching your back, so you can't judge.
Yeah.
See, girls need that sometimes. Like, they need a reality check where it's like, just turn it back on them. Just like, why are you doing that? Like, who cares? Look at
Yeah.
yourself for just a second. We
Look
can
at your
start.
life. Look at your choices.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
Yeah.
But you know,
Friend who was talking about Spencer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That was
I
like
totally know what
inside.
you guys are
I
talking
guess her
about.
friend was like, he's not attractive enough for you. Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
And-
she was like friends with both of them, and she's like known like my brother way longer. But then like she was hanging out with them, and she was like, he's not even that cute, and like the girl thought he was, and she was like, you like know him better than I do. Like, what is wrong with you? So I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
But I think a deal breaker thing for me is like, I feel like sometimes, like, mainly like when you're in a relationship, I feel like guys feel like it's like not manly to like talk about like their feelings or like about what they're thinking about. And that drives me up the wall. Like, I'm like, I just want to know like what you really think and what you really
Yeah.
feel about it.
Yeah, that's a
That's
little
interesting.
annoying.
Yeah, don't just put on like a man front.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. It's cool.
Don't
They
mansplain
like
your.
always want to know like everything. Like if there's like any little thing, they're always like, "What's wrong?" Like tell me. Da, da, da.
Nothing.
But then like if there's something with them, like they won't say anything.
Yeah, that's a big relief.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'll always want to talk about my feelings to people, but then I'll be like, no, I can't, because then I'll look stupid. But yeah, that's a big relief. So.
No, I look
Knowing
stupid.
I'll look stupid.
I just got like Napoleon Dynamite flashbacks.
Gosh. Another deal breaker for me is when girls get overly jealous.
Ew.
It drives me nuts because
But not just jealous.
yeah, but when they're passive aggressive about it, that is terrible. Like, yeah, I've seen that in a lot of girls actually.
Really?
What happened one time is I went on another date with this girl to like this festival. She says, you know, come down to this. It was at the Marriott
Festival.
Center.
Just kidding.
I forget what it's called, but like there's singing and dancing inside the Marriott Center. She says, you know, come hang out with me. You know, I'm in the Marriott Center with my family, and her family's really cool. You know, they're from Ukraine, and so they talk funny. And so I couldn't find any good seating, so I had to sit in like the section where like no one was sitting. And all of a sudden, she's like, "Hey, I see you over there." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, that's cool." Just text her through the game, and then what happens is like, there's a couple of like, you know, 4 really giddy teenage girls. You know how they get?
Yeah.
You guys know how they get?
Yeah.
They come up to me, they surround me like a pack of wolves, and they start touching me and telling me that they're.
Oh, no,
they
they
start telling
touched
me their
him.
names. It's weird.
That is weird. They like all.
She's
attack
like,
at
"Yeah,
once.
my name's Candy." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, weird. And like one of them, at a point, grabs the top of my head and tells me she likes corn.
This is a joke.
What?
This is not a joke. I am not even
That's
joking.
weird.
I never
like
joke.
A prank on you or something.
No, it's just really weird, how little teenage girls get. But I'm not saying anything bad. These girls were like,
That was a little
these
weird.
girls are like the 2% that are just freaky as heck.
Here in
And
Utah.
what happens? I'm like, oh my gosh, I was texting this other girl, and I told her, did you just see that? Like, I just got mauled by like
A pack of wild
teenagers, And she's like, oh, well, that's nice. And I'm like, okay, was something wrong? She's like, no, nothing's like everything's
How
fine.
did she write it? Because it's a text message.
Well, she was a lot meaner in text message,
There were
but
exclamation points.
yeah, more exclamation points,
faces.
more frowny faces, and angry faces.
Really?
And- yeah.
Wow.
And she's like, just leave. I'm like,
Did you?
it's not my fault.
I don't
You
text
have a
with
lo-
smiley faces. I don't know. Maybe people think I'm rude.
Smiley face.
And I do that just to like,
Ever.
okay, they're probably gonna think I hate them, so I'm just gonna put
Yeah.
a smiley face there.
Because you can
Just
never
to,
tell
like, make
people's
it soft.
emotions over text.
I
So
know.
you always have to add in a smiley face to know you're
I
still
never
cool.
do.
Yeah.
I put like 18 exclamation points.
There's a lot of people who think you're probably angry with them then.
But anyway, what did everyone not answer that question?
What
I
question
think we all
again?
got it.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
got
we
it.
did. Okay.
Okay. What scares you?
Oh my gosh.
In general, like, what are some of your fears?
Bees.
Bees.
They freak me out.
I've never been stung by a bee ever, and that's why I
Really?
think I'm so afraid of
It
them.
must be your blood type.
They hate me.
Yeah, certain bugs won't bite you because they're blood type.
Really? Are bees one of those? I thought they were just
Yeah,
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes never bite me because of my blood
They
type.
love me.
Oh,
so-
mosquitoes love me.
Suckers. But bees. But I'm saying like we were talking about it this morning when we were talking about the questions. Like I was in a pool one time when I was a little kid, and I was swimming around, and all of a sudden this bee stings me in the neck like a tiny little shark, and I start freaking out. And every time a bee has stung me, it's always been in the neck. So I'm always freaked out that bees are trying to kill me or they have something against me
Yeah,
in general.
they like sent assassin squads after you or something.
Yeah. They're like, get him. I don't know.
Those girls, those ravenous pack of girls,
Yeah.
sent them after you.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
they've trained the bees. Well, but I think it's because when I was with my cousin Zach a long time ago, we found this beehive and we knocked it over and then we ran away because we were little kids.
They remembered.
Because Grandma told us bees were bad,
Oh
Bees are
my.
bad,
and
so
we
you
were
decided to
bored.
fight them?
Yes,
And you were
and
bored.
we were violent little 8-year-olds, and we didn't understand it would hurt the bees, so we just knocked over their hive.
Okay.
And now karma's out to get me, in the form of bees.
Yes.
That happened to me with ducks.
Oh my gosh,
When
yeah.
I was little, we stole the duck eggs out of a nest and tried
Did
to
you
take care of them.
did you cook
and
them for breakfast?
I guess like no,
Oh.
but like I guess the
Well,
mom,
that's
when
not
she
that
smells
bad.
your scent on them, she won't like come
Yeah,
back.
she will kill the chicks. I've had a bad
Sorry,
experience
I'm a
with that.
We killed
Oh
them.
gosh, it was so sad.
Oh.
It's really
Oh, it still mentally it scarred me because I don't want to talk about it now.
Okay. Okay.
We're done. Next.
Okay.
Next question.
What about you two? What about
Yeah,
you guys?
fears.
You got it.
Snakes.
Yeah, it's in the Bible. I know in Genesis, the Lord says, "I'll put enmity between thy seed and her seed, between Eve and the seed of the snake."
Ugh, gross.
It's very interesting that all women
I
are afraid
remember-
of snakes. Well, not all women, but most of them are afraid of snakes.
I remember one time when I was a kid, we used to live in this trailer behind my grandparents' house when I was really little. And behind the trailer, there was like a little courtyard, and there was like a dirt, like random, and there was a hole there in the courtyard. And I was just like looking at it, I was just like, cool, what's that? And then
My
all of a
nose
sudden, I
is
see this
itchy.
head inside the hole, and I realized, holy crap, that is a snake. I'm going inside now. And yeah, I still remember it looking at me, and I think it was like
Ugh.
reading my soul or something like that. It was really crazy. Yeah, but not as much as sharks.
Sharks are scary.
Yeah, like
Okay, sharks
whenever
are
I watch
scary,
Shark, I can't watch Shark Week anymore because for some reason it's just like I don't
I
know.
like
Does the ocean ever freak you out? Like open water?
Yeah.
That just
Yeah, I don't like
terrifies
being in
me.
water.
I don't know
Soul
why.
Surfer?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the one with the girl who gets attacked by a shark?
Yeah, and it's based on a true story.
I can't.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I heard about
Can't
that.
do it.
It's
I don't go
around
too
Trump.
deep in the beach for
Yeah.
that reason.
Yeah.
I like go up to like my waist, I think, and I don't really go out farther than that.
Yeah,
But I do love the
I
water.
used to never go farther than my neck, but then
Yeah.
one time I actually saw a shark at the beach.
Oh my gosh.
So I just like, you know what? This ocean's getting old.
Yeah, I was
don't
sea
like it
kayaking
anymore.
actually, and it was the same cousin that I knocked over the beehive with. I was with my cousin Zach, and we were sea kayaking in San Diego, California, And what happened was we were over a wildlife reserve in the middle of the ocean. And this guy, he's pointing out to us all the different types of sharks. He says, that is a tiger shark. And it was circling my boat. So we decide to book it to the shoreline. And what happens
Tiger sharks
is
aren't that big, are they?
they're huge.
big.
They're like the size of this table.
JK.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Aren't they really mean too?
I don't want to find out, really.
Yeah.
But I could assume they're big, they're scary,
Yeah.
and I don't really want to touch one.
No.
So we
I'm
escaped
just gonna
that
take a
peril.
moment right now.
Take a
Oh,
moment of
God.
silence for everybody.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what about you?
I'm afraid of mice.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's like a giant elephant.
Except with a smaller nose.
Smaller.
And ears.
Thank you.
I'm the one with big ears here.
There's nothing to be ashamed about, Harrison.
When didn't we just see a mouse like going to your apartment the other day? I feel like it was in the street. Never mind.
Where do you live?
No, I was
Belmont.
Oh.
maybe I was with someone else, but it was like
Mice
just
in
in the
Belmont.
street, like
I
going
Just
to Belmont.
scurrying around.
I don't
Looking
remember
for
seeing a
cheese?
mouse.
Okay, just kidding. They're not around here. They don't exist in Provo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No worries.
So like,
Lord.
why are you afraid of mice?
I don't know. I just remember.
Traumatic childhood.
Oh gosh.
Yes. In my family, we used to catch mice in these cages, like live cages,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had dogs. So we would let the mice out like on this big concrete slab, and we'd let our dogs go get them. It was awesome. But then,
Oh, that just pains me
but then
inside.
we lived in a double wide one time, and there were mice in our pantry, and they would run around our kitchen floor, and I would be on the counter screaming. And I've always just been afraid of mice. I don't know why. They're not gonna hurt me. They bite, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just
Oh my
dirty
gosh.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
squeak
they're
and.
gross.
And
Aw.
cute.
Is
I
it
once
hard
followed.
to watch Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. That's a
I've never
good
seen
movie.
Ratatouille, actually.
Oh,
Okay,
that
just
makes
kidding.
it easier. One time I followed a mouse down the street.
Really?
Recently.
followed him?
Yeah, he was like in
You're
the
like
middle
a
of the road, and
stalker?
I was like, oh, you're just
Where'd he
tiny.
go?
I don't even know where he went. Like there was a cat stalking him. I felt like I had to protect it. I was like, no, go away.
It was your
I'm just following it
obligation
down the street.
to save this little mouse.
Yeah, didn't really matter. It was just like,
I don't know. I think like rats and mice are cute. Like they just have like these little tiny faces with like the furry little whiskers.
oh,
I don't know. I've never thought they're really weird looking.
They're all rodents.
Yeah,
Rodents.
except the ones with like the fleas that carry like the black
Bubonic
plague. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he went to Hogwarts, he would have a pet rat.
No, I'd have a pet owl because pet owls are legit. I mean,
It's
oh my
true.
gosh, that would be so cool to have a pet owl that like deliver letters to you.
I think every missionary should have a pet owl.
Yeah.
It'd be easier to get mail.
Yeah, that would definitely work.
Right?
Unless they're like in Venezuela or something. The owl have
True.
to fly like
They can carry
500
them into
miles.
That one.
Okay.
Okay. Next
So-
question.
We have some. Let's do some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so these, we're going to ask you this question and you can't really think about it. You have to answer it as fast as you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
so
if it's
we'll
not
start-
true?
We'll start with, Harrison, Liz, Brandon.
Okay.
And just
Okay.
like go like that.
Yeah. Is it okay if I ask them the same questions?
Eye is itchy now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Would you rather this person, like the other
So
person?
what's better?
What's better?
Okay.
What's better? Keep in mind. 20 pounds overweight or no fashion sense?
No fashion sense.
No fashion sense.
No fashion sense.
Okay. Bad teeth or bad hair?
Bad hair. No.
You already said it.
What's better? What's
yeah,
better?
what's better?
What's better?
Oh, what's better?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
already said it.
Bad
But
hair.
it's bad. Oh, bad hair.
Oh, what's better? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said the right thing.
Okay, like, what would
I'm
you
not
rather
thinking
have?
about these.
What would you rather than be? Implied or stupid?
What does implied mean?
Rude.
There's rude.
Oh.
Rude.
Stupid. No. Yes. Go.
I'd rather than be stupid. Yeah.
Implied. I hate implied people.
Okay.
Impolite too. Yeah.
Would you rather them
Implied.
I don't
be
know.
late or answer a phone call on a date? Be
Phone
late or
call.
answer a
What's better?
This is so hard for me to think of right now.
I know because like
Like,
I'm so
what's
confused with like what you're trying to say.
What's better? What would you rather have?
Yeah.
I'd
Is
rather
this
have
situation
them
better
be
than
late.
this one?
Be
I'd rather
late
have them
or a
be
phone
late.
call?
Yeah.
What is? Well, I don't quite get
Like,
that
would
question.
you rather them be late to the date or would
Answer
you rather
the
them
phone
answer a
on the
phone
date.
during the date?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gosh, late to the date.
That's
Yeah.
better?
Yeah.
Answer their phone.
Okay. Nerd or jock? What's better?
Nerd.
Jock.
Jock.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Mathematician or poet?
Ooh, poet.
Mathematician.
Poet.
Poet, hands down.
Poet.
Sophia's like,
I said
Poet.
mathematician.
Poet.
Okay, too short or too tall?
too short.
Too tall.
Too short.
No
tall.
thinking about these questions.
Sorry.
I think it's a
Different
reason. There's a
guys,
reason.
Yeah,
There's a
because
reason why
it's
these-
okay if girls are like
I'm thinking of
midgets.
somebody. No, I'm just kidding.
I've actually dated a midget before.
Tall.
She was really cool.
Tall, yeah.
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 Lazy or workaholic?
Workaholic. No. Yes.
Workaholic.
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 These are tough
Workaholic.
questions.
Slob or neat freak?
Neat freak.
Neat freak.
Neat freak.
I say the same thing.
Sophia's gonna say slob.
Love, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, so Star Wars or Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Doctor Who. Anyway,
Best show ever.
Beatles or Rolling Stones?
Ooh, no. Beatles.
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 Yeah.
That's a tough one because I'm such a fan of the Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
Blondes or brunettes?
Blondes.
Brunettes.
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 What about black? Black hair?
Black hair?
Those are
Black hair,
brunettes
black hair.
too, right?
Brunettes.
I think it's in the dark
Yeah.
hair.
What about
category.
strawberry blonde? Or no, I'm joking.
Ginger.
blonde.
Ginger.
Yeah, how about red hair?
Ron Weasley?
It's not. You can't really call them gingers. It's not the correct term.
Really?
No.
I like gingers.
My cousin has red hair and he's a ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ginger.
He's a ginger.
Okay, here we go. Bad BO or balding?
Oh,
On girls?
bad BO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fix bad BO. You
BO's
cannot
better on
fix
girls.
balding.
Yo.
Yeah, it's kind of balding. Would
You-
be really-
there's deodorant
last
for
time
that.
We got into that discussion and said we could do wigs.
There is no Rogaine
No,
for girls.
BO.
BO, hands
I'll
down.
buy him deodorant. It's fine.
Okay, flowers or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Flowers are better.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
It's edible. You can't eat flowers.
Okay, this is funny, actually. Dinner and a movie or picnic in a drive? That's really funny.
Picnic in a drive?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like?
Like we have a picnic. We go for a drive.
For
and have a
the
picnic.
date.
Oh yeah, movie and dinner.
Picnic and a drive.
Dinner and a movie.
I'd probably say picnic and a drive.
Girls.
Yeah.
Dinner and a movie. Dinner and a
Just
movie.
girls in general.
Most of the time I do go to movies, so
Yeah, I like
I
movies,
think that's
though.
why I like
really
the
do.
picnic and drive thing a lot more.
Yeah.
Is because like most of the time when I like go on dates, it's mostly a movie.
But like, I
Yeah.
like movie dates. Like, if someone's
do.
like,
I
I feel
love
like it's
movie
not
dates.
creative, I'm like, oh no, take me to a movie. I love it.
Exactly.
I love
people
movies.
Suggest ideas, and that's like one of mine. I'm like, I love movies, but
And plus, you're getting a dinner anyways, so same thing as a
Yeah.
picnic.
As long as you know them, so you can like, I don't know, because the first date you can't really talk during the movie, so I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
it's gotta be
always
later.
better.
It has to be later.
Yeah.
I think of dinner and movie as like a house, like at your house movie.
Oh yeah, I like that.
So
Yeah,
you don't
that's
have to go
cool.
to the theater.
Yeah, and then you can talk
That
and
is
chat and do
nice.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what kind of PDA do you think is okay?
PDA?
Yeah.
Public display
Okay.
of
think-
affection.
Public display of
Okay,
awesome.
holding hands, yes or no?
Yes.
yeah, that's okay.
It's definitely okay.
Okay, cuddling.
Yeah.
Oh, we have roommates saying hi.
Hey, that must
Oh.
be Creed.
Cool.
Hey, Creed, what's up?
Hey guys, what's up?
Shout
Yeah,
out to the
roommates are
people
saying
who
hi.
are watching.
I don't know who you are, but hey.
What's up?
Hey. You guys are cool for watching.
Okay,
What was the question?
cuddling. Is that okay? PDA?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah? What do you think?
You have to
Nothing
say
really
yes.
Like in a
wrong
group of
about it.
people?
There's an extent to the cuddling, I guess.
I don't know. Like
I
it
don't
depends
know.
on like the setting. It depends on the setting.
Okay,
Like,
like, your
it's a-
friends are in the room. You're watching.
Oh gosh, no.
Yes.
If your friends are in the room, then,
That'd be-
just refrain,
If
please.
it's
yes,
like
you say
if you're
no.
dating and your friends are in the room, yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. It's
Cool.
different. I would never want to make my friends feel awkward.
About that, what do you think?
I don't know. I'd feel really awkward. Yeah.
If it's a
Yeah.
big group, but if it's just like a third wheel, then
yeah, that's
you
a
don't
little
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
If
bad
no one's
about
paying
pushing out the
attention
third
to you,
wheel, though.
It's a movie.
Hugging,
Yeah, what's wrong with
Okay.
that?
That's fine.
kissing.
I hug everybody. Oh, kissing? No, it's not okay. And like, well, I guess if it's like just pecking, then it's fine in public.
Amberly could be
Amberly.
watching.
Hey, Amberly.
Hi,
Hi.
Amberly.
Hello.
Hey.
We're guessing.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
But if it's like making out, it's super gross. Like in public, like, oh,
Wait, did you
get a room.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you say about kissing?
I don't do
Yeah,
that.
me either. I think it's weird.
I think
can't do it.
pecks on the cheek or the lips are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
I guess
Just
that,
say goodbye
yeah, that'd
or
be
hello.
more okay. Yeah.
if it's really intense, then I just like.
Yeah.
ugh.
I know, it's gross.
You're done.
Okay.
Someone go kick that person in the spleen.
Oh gosh,
That's a little extreme. when you
Yeah,
say
I know.
much.
maybe a little bit. Okay, we asked all the quick answer questions.
Should we start asking the quickie questions?
Yeah, go for it.
Quirky
Alright.
questions.
Okay, if you guys were stalkers, would you be good at it?
Yes.
I'd be super at it.
If I'm gonna be something, I'm gonna be good at it.
I would
Even
be
if
good,
it's
yes.
stalking.
Just so everybody knows.
Like Facebook
Like,
or
what would your technique?
Not even that, like knowing where they are.
Tracking their whereabouts.
Warning!
Stalkers are kind
I
of scary.
would be good.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've been one before. I mean, what? It's fine.
Okay, we're gonna take one more commercial break, and we'll come back with like, I don't know,
A question or
a
two.
question or two, and then
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Come celebrate spring at Hee Haw Farms in an authentic farm environment. There's not a better way to cure the spring fever than enjoying spring with baby animals. The most popular hotspot on the farm during this event is the petting farmyard with baby farm animals. What a delight they bring to the young and old at heart. Our petting farmyard includes baby pigs, cows, goats, and chicks, to name a few. Mama Pig has just had a litter, and they are sure to make you smile as they snuggle up next to her and fight for their place to eat. Spring Fling at Hee Haw Farms lasts until Saturday, May 12th, 2012. It's open from 12 to 6 p.m. daily, Monday through Saturday, and closed Sunday. It's $5 per person, 3 years and older, and 2 and under is free, and includes all activities. Hay rides, animal train rides, a giant slide, and corn boxes and swings are a few of the activities you can enjoy at the farm. Be sure to plant your free sunflower to take home as well. Educational field trips are available for any preschool, charter school, or public school. Hee Haw Farms is located at 150 South, 2000 West in Pleasant Grove. We can't wait to see you.
Hi, welcome back to Single and Lovin' It with Sophia Monet
And Casman Giles.
And everybody else.
and
Brandon, Liz, and Harrison.
Yeah, our wonderful guest stars today.
And we have one last question.
One last fun question.
before we have to wrap up. Okay, so if Santa Claus and your one true love were hanging off opposite cliffs, okay?
Oh,
And you can only
gosh.
save one of them. You only had time to save one of them. Who would it be?
Call me a terrible person, but I would save Santa because I cannot let all those children down because they're expecting their presents, and if they're like orphans, then they need that because they don't have anyone. And I just feel really bad about this, but I'd save Santa.
Okay.
Okay.
I would save my true love, and we would resume Santa's role.
Santa. Yes.
That's a good one.
Close.
Okay.
I would save the person I love because Santa doesn't exist. So
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Fair enough.
He's only in
he
your...
doesn't. So
it.
people need to learn that.
My childhood is ruined.
We're not in childhood anymore, so
I'm still in childhood.
Okay.
We have to wrap up.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys joined us today.
Okay.
You can watch the show at singlemarriage.utahvalleylive.com. And if you want to be a guest on the show, you can go to the form at the very bottom and click on the guest tab and fill out a form. You can send it in and be a guest on the show if you want to, or on any of the other shows that appear on Single Marriage.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank Brandon, Liz, and Harrison for coming on,
You're welcome.
and my lovely co-host, Casman Giles, one of the Love Detectives.
Love detectives.
And Sophia, thank
Yeah,
you.
I know. I do my best. Well,
And thanks everyone for chatting in the chat room.
And for tuning in.
yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
See you later.